So you've got a case where it's just going to come down to the law firm having to subpoena the records that are needed. Why hire a private investigator in a case like that? What good does a private investigator do at all? Hi, this is Larry K with ShadowAnyone.com. A lot of good, come to find out. Because what a private investigator can do, even if he or she doesn't find out the information directly themselves, they can point the law firm in the direction to look. What are they looking for? When did it happen? Those types of things. What documents and what evidence do they need to subpoena? One case that I was working was a child custody case. The mother was the custodial parent doing horrible things. And I went out, I was hired on the case. I went out and did surveillance. I did surveillance twice, ended up going to court testifying twice. And every time I would bring the surveillance video in, the judge would look at it and she would just be shocked and put greater restrictions on the custodial mother. Then I come back again. Well, she continues to violate. So I come back again with more surveillance video. That second time, the judge expands to where she restricts the custodial parent, can't even bring the kids into a particular city, banned. Still not enough to protect those kids and to get them back out of the custody of that parent who's doing the horrible things. Further investigation led me to find that the mother was committing a tremendous amount of fraud with government benefits. Being able to go to my client and say, hey, this is what I know is going on, subpoena those records, subpoena that, and then the law firm had this hard documented evidence that is going to hold up well in court. Now, honestly, what do they do with that? They might go to the custodial mother and say, "Hey, look, we don't want to drag this out to more court cases. Here's what's going to end up happening, and if you just want to release custody of the children to the dad, that's fine with us. We just trying to get the kids to a safe place." Or the court, the attorneys, the client could go into court and kind of ambush her, get her on the stand testifying to one thing, present the evidence, catch her in a lie under oath, that perjury, which I've told you that's a game changer right there. That'll end your career if you commit perjury. So when it comes down to a case where you can't get a hold of the documented evidence that you need for the case or that your client needs for the case, you can still ferret out where that information is, what they should be looking for, because otherwise it's just sifting through a ton of information and fishing, quite honestly. But for a law firm to be able to go in and subpoena specific documents and get those, it saves a ton of time, it saves a ton of money, and it moves the case forward more quickly. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please let me know. In the meantime, this is Larry K with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.